We are all pieces of God healing itself. We are all pieces of God healing itself. So the understanding of this, the understanding of energy, the understanding of our beings, know thyself, the understanding of the field allows us to move into the next space of us. We are eternal. We are eternal. We are eternal. There will always be a next space. And so as you move into the next space of you, you expand. The way in which you read and perceive and discern all expands with you, as does the one, the field. We can move with this understanding and take it a bit deeper. And as we look into the understanding of the vortex of creation, we understand all of these waves, all of these spaces are in this limitless field of potential. And so as we begin to understand that concept, we can navigate it. We can chart out our course, yes? You can even picture this limitless field as an ocean, and you are a ship on the ocean. Your wave is its own ship on the ocean, yes? And as you chart out your course, you can understand energy is the key to it all. And that which your being, your ship, your wave within this massive space of ocean feels, believes, perceives, and understands as truth is what will then be reflected as that which you connect within this vast, limitless field. And the vortex of creation lies in the understanding that you can direct that and make that connection and align that space with that vortex of creation. Because every single space, every single wave, every single vortex of creation, if you will, is creating differently based on the energy within it. If you align with a vortex of creation that is within the vibration of lack, of not enough, the fear of that, because it's available. It's available. It is a reality alignment. It is a vortex of energy available in the field. And if you align with that and you tap into that, then that is the vortex of creation you are emanating your life from. And experiences will unfold that will align energetically with lack, fear of lack, of not enough. But if you begin to understand that, and then you sense with your being, am I feeling this? Am I experiencing this? Am I perceiving this? Am I believing this? And is this something I want to continue to do that with, perceive and believe and experience? Or is this not an energetic vibrational space that I choose to align with? And as a sovereign being, understanding energetic flow and field, I have the ability and responsibility to direct my path accordingly. And so if you're sensing, feeling, registering that you are functioning in and experiencing spaces that energetically you are not continuing to want to partake in, you may practice beginning to feel out into the field. As much as you can feel that you have connected with lack, as much as you can feel and understand and perceive that you have connected with fear of not enough, that it keeps showing up, that you keep living from that space, you can also feel into a space of being safe. That is a space within the field available to you. It is a vortex of energy available to you. It is a wave of energy, a signature of energy available to you, as is abundance. Feeling safe and abundant. Now, if you have perceptual viewpoints and belief structures in your being that say there's not enough for everyone, as fast as I make the money, it goes out just as fast. Money doesn't grow on trees. Life is hard. Those are programs. They are legitimate programs. And if you are plugging into them, you are experiencing the connectivity to them by what you see in your life. Whatever you're experiencing in your life is because of what you are plugged into through your beliefs and through how you are feeling about you and your connection with everything around you. And there's nothing wrong with this. This is how consciousness, how everyone expands. They move into a space of themselves where they know thyself, meaning they understand what they're feeling, what they're perceiving, what they're believing, where it came from, why it's there. And they allow themselves the ability to do a systems check, a perceptions check, a beliefs check, and realign it. Realign it. Realign you. Stop plugging in to lack. Stop plugging into not being enough. Stop plugging into fear. Now that's a very broad space, right? We need to understand, well, how? Give me applicable ways, Andrea. Give me some type of tool, an exercise, a guiding point, besides just telling me to stop and telling me to shift. Can you guide me on how? Whatever you focus on expands. Whatever you feed your focus to, whatever you look at, whatever you talk about, expands. So if you're constantly talking about everything that you lack, if you're constantly talking about everything that is not right, is not good, has gone wrong, the most powerful thing you can do is stop repeating what you don't want to continue to see. If you don't want to see it anymore, if you don't want to walk through it anymore, if you don't want to experience it anymore, do not talk about it. Do not give it any more of you. But in addition to that, that's only one part of it. Figure out where you are going to give your attention, because removing the attention is one thing, but the power lies in where do you then place the attention you removed from the space you no longer want to align. You are the power. You are the power. Your focus is the power. Your belief is the power. Your understanding of you and where you are in all of this is the power. Once one understands what they've been focusing on and feeding, they can then begin to redirect that focus and that feeding alignment, if you will, to a space that they truly do want to expand in their lives. And this can be as simple as the way we have a relationship with a family member and revamping that. This can be, I say simple, and that is actually profound, but I see it as simple because for me, that was one of the first places I started many, many, many years ago with the way that I was viewing caring for my children when they were very young. And instead of allowing it to be a space of trial and difficulty in the sense of feeling tired, because I didn't get a lot of sleep when they were young. And I know many relate to that, I'm sure. And so when you're worn out, you act from that space. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if we're not careful, we can then just feed that space and it gets drawn out a lot longer than it needs to. And there are ways to get assistance, and there are ways to navigate without having to feed the spaces in it that are denser. That's all that I'm offering here in that understanding. But you have the ability to key in and make note of what it is that you are creating, aligning, experiencing, and if you want to continue to do so. Or do you want to move into a new space? Another thing that you can do here for practicality is, if you have an issue in any of these spaces, abundance, health, love, fear, just being, some people are just fearful people. Every time they turn around, they're afraid of something else. They're afraid they're not going to have enough money. They're afraid they're going to get sick. They're afraid their kid's not going to love them when they get older, or they're afraid they're never going to find love, or they're afraid. There's like everything is about not enough and fear and unsafety, right? Or whatever your thing is. But you can identify it. And then once you identify it, flip it. As in, if you say, I don't have enough, you start saying, I do have enough. Even if you don't have enough, in your opinion, you believe you have enough, because it is so important to stretch oneself past the space if one does not want to align with that space any longer. The only way you're going to get out is by placing your alignment energetically to the new space. As long as you continue to connect with, speak about, believe in the old, you're not going to ever align anything new. So you can say it, you can affirm it, you can write it down on Post-it notes, whatever, all over your home, put it on your screensaver on your phone or your laptop. I did this many years ago, 20 years ago or so. I had a saying, everything I want and everything I need flows easily into my life. And I said that several times a day, every day. And it was in a space where it wasn't easy. That's why I was saying it, because I wanted it to be easy. And so I was claiming what I knew I had the right to align. So you're not delusional, you're not lying, you're not talking about something as if you're, making it up. You're claiming what you have the right to align to. Everything I want and everything I need flows easily into my life because I deserve it, because I'm worthy of it, because it's available in the field of limitless potential. Everybody has the ability to tap into that. And the only thing keeping you from doing that is your own mind, your own heart, your own energy that is tapping in and has been tapping into a space that said the opposite. Everything I want and everything I need flows easily into my life. And the opposite would be, man, it just seems like, I got to work so hard for this, and it's so difficult, and it's just, I feel alone, I feel unheard, I feel tired, I feel like it's all on me. That's a legitimate alignment, and you can continue to live from it as long as you want to. But you also have a legitimate alignment that says everything you want and everything you need will flow easily into your life. It's just as available to you. It's all a matter of you deciding to shift your focus from the one to the other. And you're not saying it from a space of being delusional because you're speaking something that isn't true. You're saying it because it is true. It is a legitimate alignment awaiting you. I'm getting a little bit, in your face, and I don't mean to be mean or rude in any way. I hope you know that. I make these videos and I create these class spaces and energy sessions because I healed my life many years ago, and I have an incredible life. I live from bliss. When Christ said the kingdom of heaven is within, it really is. And it can be that you live in hell as well. And I live in heaven, and I just want to give everybody the opportunity to live there as well. Everybody can do this. It is done through the sovereign being rising up and understanding itself. Know thyself. It's already there. You're just tuning in via your beliefs, your feelings, your energy. That's it, your energy. All right, beautiful divine one. Questions, comments, feedback, I am here. You are a powerful, beautiful being of light, and I am deeply honored to walk with you every step of the way. Thank you for allowing me to. Please share the video if you liked it. When you share it, it helps my videos get to be in the view of others more, beyond just your sharing, but it does something with the algorithm and it allows my videos to come up in the feed more for others. So I appreciate that. And a thumbs up is much appreciated. If you don't already subscribe to my channel, please consider subscribing. And again and again, thank you. Unending blessings upon you, Divine One. Unending.